Most young Americans, right now, they're not covered. And the truth is that they can get coverage all for what it costs you to pay your cell phone bill.
Is this what they mean by drones?
Zach Galifianakis scored a big get last night on his satirical online talk show Between Two Ferns. President Obama, who was billed as a community organizer looking to get the word out about health care. So far, the stunt appears to be paying off. The White House says the video has drawn millions of views to the HealthCare.gov site. Joining me now is politics reporter Laura Meckler. Hi, Laura.
Hi there.
So what's the reaction been like so far to this little media stunt?
I think that most people have really liked it. They thought it's really funny, that they thought it was sort of a creative way to try to reach millennials and young people who are really needed to sign up for this program if it's going to be successful. So I think even people who don't particularly like Barack Obama think that this bit was pretty funny. I've heard a few people who said that they thought that Obama looked a little awkward, but I think the general consensus is that it was a win for him.
And what does the White House have to say about what this interview is doing for them?
Well, what this is doing is really reaching young people. I mean, they desperately need people to go and sign up for this health insurance, and particularly young people who are uninsured. They're needed in this pool to balance out the sort of older, less healthy people who are, more eager to sign up. So what this is just, they're looking for all sorts of new creative ways to try to reach young people, and this is probably the most high-profile example of that. And like you said, it does seem to be work, at least getting people to the website. Whether it actually gets them to buy insurance or not, we don't know yet.
And like you mentioned, this is just one of their many efforts to reach out to millennials. What other things are they trying to get these people to sign up for healthcare?
What else are they doing? Well, they're doing a lot of this sort of thing, going on non-traditional media sources, web advertising, really trying to reach young people where they are. This is obviously a group of people. The Obama operation has a lot of experience at least getting young people to vote. Whether they can get them to do something totally different, in this case sign up for health insurance, is still an open question. But that's how they're approaching it, in a sort of a metrics-driven way of looking exactly at what sort of media young people consume.
And of course, there's less than a month to go until open enrollment ends. How are the latest numbers looking?
Well, actually, the administration put out some good news today. They just announced at 4 o'clock today that 4.2 million people have enrolled in the healthcare exchange websites since October, when they first began open for business. And of course, we all remember the incredibly rocky rollout that this program had. So much trouble getting through the websites, so much trouble signing up. And it seems like they may have turned a corner with the website. If they're on their way. They originally hoped to have 7 million signed up by the end of March. Now they've revised their estimate downward. They're now hoping for 6 million. So they still have another almost 2 million people to go just in the course of 1 month, this last month of March. But they are sort of in striking distance of it, and that is good news for them.
Yeah, it'll certainly be interesting to see if that tide really has turned. Laura Meckler, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.